Good morning, children. Welcome to the third video for your EVS, chapter number 8, a treat for mosquitoes. Last day we have learned a lot about malaria and plasmodium as well, and we came across some symptoms of anemia as well. So today we will first take a look into a detailed description of symptoms of malaria. One who has malaria, how can he or she identify? So the main symptoms involve fever, headache, chilling, followed by vomiting. They usually start about 10 to 15 days after the mosquito bites. So you have a time period of 10 to 15 days before your symptoms start showing up. So as we can see in this description, central is headache, systemic fever, muscular fatigue and pain, back pain, skin chills and sweating, respiratory dry cough, spleen enlargement, and in stomach nausea followed by vomiting. Anemia common in Delhi school. On 17th November 2007, thousands of children studying in the municipal corporation schools in Delhi suffer from anemia. This is affecting both their physical as well as mental health. Due to anemia, children do not grow well and their energy levels were low. So this is something we came across the last day as well. We went through the details in a quick manner. Today we will go through the details in a brief manner. So, due to anemia, the children had a very low energy level and their growth was majorly affected because of this. This also affects their ability to study properly. It's very clear, if you are not mentally well or mentally sound, you can't perform your day-to-day life activities in a swift manner. Now, health checkups are being done in schools and health cards are being made for all the children. Anemic children are also being given iron tablets. So iron is a major thing which heavily impacts anemia deficiency. So just having enough iron can cure the major cause of anemia in one's body. Next we can see that there is a clinical pathological report by the central government of health scheme. Here the name of the candidate is there, age is there, sex is there for male or female, and finally what is the diagnosis that's important? Anemia. What is observed here? That is the hemoglobin level. what level is observed? It is the hemoglobin level. Less amount of hemoglobin in your blood can signify that you are anemic. Let's move on and learn some new facts about mosquitoes. The female mosquito may live as long as 3 weeks. That makes a total of 21 days during the summer or several months over the winter. For what? In order to lay her eggs in the following spring. So that's an interesting fact that mosquitoes prefer to lay eggs in the spring. So now let us move and see what's given in the text again. Look at Aarti's blood report and find out the minimum required hemoglobin. How much did Aarti's hemoglobin go up and how long did it take for that? That's something you need to figure out and write the following in your copies. What does the newspaper report say about the problems caused by anemia? Have you or anyone in your family ever needed to get a blood test? When and why? So all of you will have a different answer for that. So that makes me very curious. Everyone should inform to their respective EVS teachers regarding the following questions. What problem does malaria cause? Every 30 seconds, a child dies from malaria. That's very sad. Nearly 1 million people die from malaria every year. So that's a very big number. 1 million people, can you imagine? The death of 1 million people just because of malaria caused by mosquito and this plasmodium which goes inside the body and cause this particular disease. Most of them dying are African children. So Africa is a major area where malaria is very common and many children die every year by malaria there. So it is time to find out. Ask a doctor or your elders about the food items which contain iron. So that's very important. So make a list of the items which have iron in them and try to include them in your daily food intake or diet. Baby mosquitoes. Jaskirat is saying There is a poster on malaria just outside our class. Then what happens? Everyone goes out to look, as everyone is curious about malaria and everyone wants to know about it. Are you inviting mosquitoes? Beware! They spread malaria, dengue, chikungunya. So these are very deadly diseases. Always remember their names: malaria, dengue, and chikungunya. So what should we do? Let's see. Don't let water collect around your house. How to do so? Fill up the pits. Whenever you see a pit, fill it up so that there is no water accumulation there. Keep the water pots, coolers, and tanks clean. They should be dried every week. You should never give chance for a mosquito breeding ground to form within your limits. Next, use mosquito nets to protect yourself. At night time, when you go to sleep, put on a mosquito net and it will protect you from the mosquitoes. And finally, we have also learnt a bit about this one. Spray kerosene if water has collected in some place. Just a few drops of kerosene will be enough to make sure that the mosquitoes don't breed in that area anymore. Rajat says the poster says something about larvae. What are those? Nancy, they are baby mosquitoes, but they don't look like mosquitoes at all. So that's another interesting matter. So we will learn more about stages of development for mosquito and about larvae as well in our next video. Everyone, this is the activity for the day. How does one get malaria? So based on your analysis, you have to fill up the boxes and write. You can either take a screenshot and fill it up, or you can just draw it in your copy and fill it up. You have to write the different stages involved during the mosquitoes' development period, not only for their life cycle, but rather you have to focus particularly on the cause of malaria. How there is plasmodium, there is mosquito and humans all involved together in the chain of malaria.